Hi, welcome to the Olympiad Geometry. Let's continue our study. Before we start, if you think this video is helpful, please click the like button, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Here is the problem of the day 13. Let PQ be 2 points on segment BC, which BP equals to CQ. So let's draw the segment BC here, and we know that BP equals to CQ. Right, this is C, this is B. A is a moving point out of BC. Find the property of the triangle ABC when angle BAP equals to angle CAQ. So we have a point A here, and we have angle BAP equals to angle CAQ. Right? So we want to find the property of the triangle ABC. Basically, if you just think about this problem, it looks like so symmetric, right? Because these two angles are equal and the segment are equal. So make you would guess the triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, which AB equals to AC, right? Basically, we just want to prove that. So let's just assume that triangle ABC is not an isosceles triangle, which means we can assume that AC is larger than AB. Right? If AC is larger than AB, then we know that angle B is larger than angle C. Right? And if we find the altitude from edge BC, right, let's call it AD. Then we know that because AC is larger than AB, so we know that DC is larger than BD, right? And because BP equals to CQ, so we know that DQ is larger than PD, right? Which means AQ is larger than AP, right? So AC is larger than AB, and DC equals to AC squared minus AD squared. BD squared equals to AB squared minus AD squared. So we can have the conclusion that DC is larger than BD. Right? And because BP equals to CQ, so DQ must be larger than PD. And DQ squared plus AD squared equals to AQ squared. PD squared plus AD squared equals to AP squared. That means AQ must be larger than AP. Right? Okay, let's stop here. And we already know that angle BAP equals to angle CAQ. And BP equals to CQ, which means for the circumcircle of triangle ABP, the radius of it, let's call it R1. So 2R1 equals to BP divided by sine alpha, right? And for the radius of the circumcircle of the triangle AQC, let's call it R2. So we have 2R2 equals to QC divided by sine alpha, right? So BP equals to QC, alpha equals to alpha. That means R1 equals to R2. And we already know that angle B is larger than angle C. So we can have the conclusion that AP equals to 2R1 times sine angle B. Right? And AQ equals to 2R2 times sine angle C. Because angle B is larger than angle C, so that means AP is larger than AQ, right? Sine angle B is larger than sine angle C, and R1 equals to R2. So this should be AP larger than AQ. Now you can see the conflict here, that we can derive from this side, right? Got AQ larger than AP, and we have AP larger than AQ. This is impossible, which means the assumption is invalid, which means AC equals to AB. Okay, so this is not a very difficult problem. It just have the first guess here that AC equals to AB, and then we can find different ways to find the relationship between the AQ and AP, right? We find that from one method we find that AQ larger than AP, from another method we find that AP is larger than AQ, which means when we see this conflict, we know that the assumption is invalid. So we got AC equals to AB, right? Okay, I hope you like this problem. See you in next one. Thank you.